Welcome to this overview and review of binary options trading system for the NADEX 20-minute binary options review and overview. So we're going to talk about what this system is all about. Now, first of all, we've had several questions about this product. So what is this overall? This is an educational course that teaches you education. Okay, what's education? It's going to educate you on how to and when to buy a NADEX 20-minute binary or sell, as in buy a put of a NADEX 20-minute binary. On NADEX, they just say buy and sell. And, with the binary options concept, you have the buy a call and buy a put. Okay, so this system is based on a really cool concept that goes back to our original system that pretty much launched the entire binary options industry from some goofy looking casino doodad looking website, whereas the approach of these day trading binary options brokers was more of one to target gamers, or not gamers, but what do you call them? Gamblers. Okay, and so I thought, because this broker kept pestering me to make a binary option system, and eventually I said, okay. At first I thought, this is, I don't want anything to do with this binary, weird old casino looking doodad thing. And then I thought, wait, let me just look at it a little bit. And then I did some research and I realized binary options aren't a new concept. They're originally created by the CBOE, Chicago Board Options Exchange, back in the 70s. Now, someone took the concept and turned it into a day trading style of trading. And that ended up becoming very popular in the sense that you can day trade without having to exit. You don't have to exit because you can't, at least in the original intention of these day trading binary options mechanisms. So in the old school original day trading binary option mechanism, you would just enter and that's it. And people realized, hey, this is kind of nice. I don't have to sit there and watch my position and watch the markets just go up and down and jiggle and wiggle and become really annoying until I take my profit. I can just pop the trade on and I'm done. So then I started to see that and I said, that is pretty nice. But then as I was developing a system, I realized, hey, you know what? There's something more to this binary options concept, off of which I can now I can use to now start to advance systems development and trading in general. Because why? Because binary options trading forces you to look out into the future more. It forces you to enter better. Okay? Because at least on that old school binary, if you can't get out, then you better enter well, right? All right. So anyways, took one of our vanilla option systems, modified it for binaries, and we put out a super solid, stable system off of which we've had many reports of extreme success, even into the 7-figure realm. In talking to brokers of the earlier days, I don't know if they're allowed to tell me all that, but they were telling, one broker guy was mentioning how well students were doing with our systems. Okay, so that original system, everyone knows. I don't know if you know, but it's pretty popular, is the Omni 11 Striker 9 systems. Okay, originally, actually, the Striker 9 was the first. And so that system had its had its power, okay? And still has its power. Actually, you could say it's more powerful than ever since it's a system that was built to stand the test of time. But for some people, there may be too many moving parts. So we thought, hey, is there a way to kind of make that concept a little easier? So we tweaked a couple things and we removed a couple things, and we developed this system which we just call crank as the base, and now we have this cranker for the 20-minute, and the original system was for the 5-minute binary option. And one student who was trading that system emailed us all excited because he's saying, well, he emails a few times saying how well he was doing with that system, and that it, what did he say? It afforded him and his family a lifestyle that he would have never been able to have, or, okay, something like that. Fellows from the UK, very nice guy, very genuine, and he just took the system and went to town, okay, and liked his attitude. So now, speaking of going to town with the system, this is a type of system where you look to just take the mechanism, do it every time, and literally smash out a net profit. All right? This is not a precision-based system. It's one that has its value in the stability of concept. And in stability of concept with binary options, we have to have a mechanism that can trigger us into a trade and have price go away from our point of entry into expiration within that expiration period of time. Okay? And so, of course, some days do better than others, and so on and so forth. And then it cycles back around. Let's say you have 3 killer days in a row, okay? And then price action slows down. Let's just say there's the big move was made overnight, and in the daytime, and the USA market is just kind of taking a breather. Or let's say you're at the end of a swing on the day bars, and things are just kind of momentum's shifting. The markets are confused. They're not, sure which way they want to go. Whatever. Price cycles and behavior. But you know what? What usually happens is price cycles back around in behavior too. So you'll have days that can, do extremely well, and just be mind-blowing. And then you have days that, oh, okay, But hey, if you can even net out a profit every day, that's pretty good. Now, that said, this system is going to require what? A, you learning it. Okay, you have to actually learn the system. Okay, because some people they'll look at it really quickly and they think they know what it is, and then they dive ahead and just, I don't know, they just make stuff up. People do that all the time with instruction manuals. They look at the picture on the box and they think, I don't need that instruction manual. I'm just gonna wing it, right? It's common. Okay, done it myself. All right. So now, but with a trading system, you don't want to do that. Okay, but fortunately, it won't take very long to learn this system, at least in my opinion. Okay, it shouldn't take you very long to learn the mechanics of it in terms of knowing what the mechanics are. But you have to practice it historically, use from historical price charts. And, we have to study it historically, okay, see how things line up, and then get your own, track records there. And then you have to go watch price in real time, log into your NADEX account, see how the entries line up to the NADEX strike. And that's the tricky thing with NADEX. You have to hit the right strike in a very timely way as your entry as your entry from the system triggers, okay, on the price chart. As you have your entry signal, your entry sign, you have to go, bam, hit that at the money or slightly in the money here. We don't want to try to, we don't want to try to make the underlying asset work harder. I mean, sometimes you get lucky, but on average, the system was not designed for that. Okay. I mean, technically, if you could trade traditional binaries with this, you could likely do, very well too. And it may be easier, but I can't promise you any future returns. Okay. A lot of people, I mean, it's hard to, these are trading systems, right? Okay. So, the idea is, I want to get a trading system and, have an instant money machine. And you know what? The possibility is there. All right, we're back here. So, Cranker's a system. You're going to learn about the system, yet you're going to learn a skill for life type of thing. You're going to learn how to trade. But you know what? Cranker's not just for 20-minute binary options. The powerful engine underneath in Cranker, okay? That method of trading can be cross-applied to other day trading. It can be cross-applied towards your regular swing trading and so on. All right? It's a very, very solid concept. And, eventually you will get to the point in your trading pursuits where you get more excited about solid and consistent versus the amazing 110% winning miraculous move types of trades. Okay? You're going to get excited about boring and bread and butter, especially when you can start settling into bread and butter trading and start moving up your trading account. Let me move on here. We're still tuning up this, what do you call this, a sales page. And you can start to see a picture of what's going on here. All right, let me move fast. I talked a bit too much. I'll have to probably talk some more about Cranker. Send us your questions. Okay, what's it going to take, to trade Cranker? Well, here's the performance results. Yeah, see, this page needs some cleaning up. All right, so Cranker, you can see here, here's a recent example to this recording, okay? And this is December 11th on RTY or, US Small Cap 2000. And, a lot of trades this day, okay? It just depends on the type of price action, right? Depends on the price action. And you know what? Some of these samples were from, let's see, that's from 10 to 140. Okay, and that's another 2-hour sample here. Oh, you know what? We need to make that clear. This is a full day, all right? So you can see here, 1,400 per contract, the NADEX 20, and 14,000 per 10 contracts as per these results. So what are these results? They are the system's rules results. So we look at the chart. Here's a trigger. Here's how it lines up at expiration. And so therefore, these results depict the most accurate picture of the system because it's based on the system's rules versus someone's rendition of trading the system, okay? Which could be all over the place. So what you need to understand is that when you're trading a system, you look to do all the trades. So this is the ideal of doing all the trades, okay? And you can, like you have an example here, you can go in and pop in for 2 hours. And then these are our results. Now, we aim for at the money or slightly in the money. And if the strikes available at the time are no good, we just skip it, okay? Then that's just about it. We just keep doing the deals, and we look to crank out the trades for the sake of netting out a profit. And that's it with this video. I'm running out of time. Click the add to cart button if you want it. Bye.